Hi there, this is AniBusiness with your friend Simeon. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about how to keep our BOAR active without further wasting our time in this video. So how are we going to keep our BOAR active? With my little experience and having spent so much time with pigs, studying them, I've come to realize that some BOAR may be active from the beginning, and at the end of the day, they become less active. So in terms of performance, in terms of mating, crossing, the purpose of having BOAR in our farm is for mating, that is for reproduction. So when a BOAR is not active enough, there's no how we can have a production in our farm. Now, what are the causes? Why do some BOAR become less active even though we buy them when they were active, or we raise them when they were young, they were busy performing with their fellow pigs? When you are the pig farm, sometimes you see all these young pig growing. They will be climbing each other trying to mate. That's how energetic they are in terms of performance. But sometimes we use them for something like 2 times, and at the end of the day we take pig to them, we take the soul to them, they become less active. And sometimes we see these vibes in them, this energy in them, this high performance in them, but at the end of the day, when we raise them to the point that we are supposed to be using them to cross, when we are supposed to be enjoying them, it was that time that you see them, you take female to them, and they will just be looking at the female, or they just go close to the female and the female rejected them a little bit. You just see them, they will go to one corner and relax. So what are the causes and how can we get rid of all these things? So these are the things we want to discuss in this video. But before that, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new on my YouTube channel, and turn on the notification bell to get notified. We are not talking about generally pigs. We are talking about BOAR. BOAR are your male pigs, your matured male pigs. They grow to maturity at the age of 6 to 8 months. That is when your male pig become mature. So we call the male pig BOAR, so that you don't get me wrong. Number 1, avoid fatty food. There are some food you don't need to give to your BOAR. If you are raising them to sell, is another thing entirely. But now we are talking about raising an active BOAR so that they don't run out of activity anytime you need them. Fatty food are the food you give to your male pig that they are going to eat. When they eat and eat, you will see they're just growing bigger, growing larger. All these fatty food reduce their activity. Instead of having meat, they will be having fat, which is not good for their activity. And also, when they are eating fatty food, it will get to a level whereby their weight will be too much for the female you are bringing for them, and their weight will also affect them from climbing, from performing for a longer time. Although I know they are not going to perform for 1 hour, but at least having too much fat in their body will reduce their activity in terms of weight. When they have weight, they can no longer move their body, they can no longer struggle to mate for long. Within a little time, you just be seeing them breathing. I could have shown you the video, but it will really complicate my videos here. I know some of us have experience of this thing I'm saying. You have experienced this before. You put your female inside the male house, and within a very little time of trying, you will be seeing the male salivating and getting tired, standing there without doing anything. So it is due to too much fatty food. Fatty feed are all these high protein feed that will make them to grow faster. Now, what are the kind of feed you can give to your male pig so that they don't grow out of weight? They are just as simple as giving them grain feed. Grain, anything grain. Grain such as maize, grain such as wheat bran, grain such as rice bran, grain such as millets, corn brown. Those are the things you can give to your male pig if you are raising the male pig to be active enough to perform well at your farm. Those are the things you are supposed to be giving the male pig. I'm not saying you should not give the male pig fatty feed, but limit it and give more of the grain. Grain will give energy. I know it will make the male pig to grow too, but the growth won't be like that of giving the male pig high proteinous feed that could make the pig to grow out of weight. Number 2, provide extra large room for movements. When your male pig house, the room you keep the male pig, if it is too tiny, there won't be much movement. The male pig will eat and he will go and relax. The food will sit down in his belly, and it will take the pig a very good time, a luxury time, to absorb nutrients from the feed you give to the pig and make a better use of it. But when your male pig eats, the one you are keeping for mating, when the male pig eats and the room is wide enough and it started moving around, going here, coming here, drinking water, going there, relaxing here, relaxing there, the pig will keep into his weight. The weight is going to be balanced. Even if it's meant to add something like 5 kg within 1 month, it might be adding something like 2-3 kg within that month. I'm just giving an example. You understand? So you should make extra large room, not just a tiny room that your male pig will just eat and relax immediately. It should be a room that the pig will be able to be roaming about. Talking about your boar. Number 3, feed with waste fruits or vegetables. Vegetables such as leaf such as water leaf such as potato leaves, leaf such as banana or plantain leaves. So, and any other leaves you think you've been giving to your pigs and they are eating it and there is no side effects. So you give them that kind of feed. These feed are high in nutrition. They have fiber that could maintain and keep their body weight balanced. And all this natural stuff will still give them this energy and keep their performance healthy. It will keep them healthy and help them to perform very, very well. Not like fatty food you give them and they are going to eat, they will have fat and they won't be able to lift their body or won't be able to perform for a long time. So when they are eating all this natural stuff with natural nutrients, it will help them to struggle and to perform for a very long time. It won't be just something that they struggle and perform for 2 minutes or 1 minute, they get tired and they could no longer do anything. And at the end of the day, they go to one corner and relax just because the female rejected them. But when you are giving them all this natural thing, it's to keep them healthy and it will balance their weight and they will struggle for a long time even before they give up. And if they give up, that doesn't really mean they are not going to come back. They will come back because in a day, a mature pig will likely mate twice before they rest. Number 4, prepare or provide a clean water if it has to do with nipple, and also provide a pool that your pig can relax in. A pool is just this thing you make inside for your pig to go and swim inside, to go and bath. Pig love doing that. So provide a clean water. Clean water is also good for their health. I'm not a biology student or a doctor or this thing, but I know it does a lot of vital works in their body system, unlike human. So give them clean water and also provide a place where they can go and freshen up, refresh their body when it's hot, a place where they can go and cool off their body. By doing this thing, it is by keeping the pig healthy, the boar healthy for performance. So when the boar is on heat, like there is natural heat for the boar and there is nowhere to refresh, to cool off the body, there is no how the pig is going to remain healthy to perform well for you. So you have to provide a pool and also provide a clean water for the boar to be taken time to time. Number 5, creating a resting period after mating. Like I told you, pig will mate twice in a day and they can mate every day. But in a situation whereby you have 9 pigs, 9 sow at your farm, and you only have 1 boar taking all the duties and performing to them, there is no how the pig will not run out of activity, out of performance. There is no how the pig will not run out of energy. You can't just be using 1 pig for 9, although He's going to do the work. The boar will do the work. But you can't keep the boar working time to time, all the time, and expect the boar to remain the same or perform the same way. So if you have 9 sow at your farm and you only have 1 boar and the boar is active, you have a good resources already. You have a good animal, a good boar at your farm already. So what you are going to do is, I know heat period for sow lasts for something like 21 days. Depending on the kind of breed you have and how good the pig are. So it lasts for 21 days. So you could cross 1 pig and let the other pig rest for something like 3, 4, 5 days or even a week before bringing another one to the pig. So it's a very good idea to do that. Give a resting time, so the pig will rest. If the pig rests, all the energy he lost after mating will come back. He's going to recover it. When he recover it, if you bring another one, he's just going to bring, let me exhaust the energy I've recovered or the energy I've retained in my body. Let me just use this one again to step down. So it's going to be a good thing for the pig if you allow the boar to rest and later on bring another sow to the boar. So if you are doing this thing, instead of running out of activity or running out of time in terms of performance, the pig is going to last for a longer time. So imagine a pig crossing time to time and getting tired within a year, and maintaining a boar and having the boar lasted for something like 2-3 years performing for you just because you take good care of the pig, you allow the pig to rest, and you feed the pig right. So let's create a resting period. It's not all the time we let our boar cross. It's not every day. Yes, they are going to perform, but you'll be the one to bear the load at the end of the day if the pig run out of activities, and it is hard to get another pig that can perform well. Number 6, always entice them with a sow, with a female. Don't keep your boar outside the block where sows or females are. It is a very bad idea to keep your boar far away from where your sows are. He is going to constantly run out of performance, out of taste, out of the mentality like, I have to mate. Keep the boar where you have your sow. Sometimes you can even decide to entice the boar with a sow. You take a sow inside the room. You take the sow inside the room just to entice the boar, to see how it's going to come close to the sow you put in, the female you put in. So you check if it's going to work out. If you notice that yes, the boar is still active and is still demanding for a female, take the sow out. Don't let him mate with the sow. It's just to entice and just to make him remember that this is what you're supposed to do time to time. Number 7, how to feed a boar on daily basis. It's not hard. You can feed your boar twice in a day. You can feed your boar 3 times in a day. By feeding your boar 3 times in a day, it is not something you are going to be depending on fatty food, just as I said in number 1. You are going to be giving too much of fiber, and also you will be reducing the feed you are going to be giving the boar. If you notice your boar is an adult pig that should eat 2 kilo in a day, reduce it to what? To 1 kilo or 1.5 in a day. And make fiber 60 to 80% of the feed you are giving to the boar, so that it doesn't do what? It doesn't outgrow the sow you have at the farm. Let me explain. When you cross your sow, you are going to separate your sow. Your sow is going to be pregnant for 4 months, 2 days. After she's pregnant for 4 months, 2 days, she's going to deliver. After she delivers, she's going to raise the winners, the babies, to something like 6 weeks, 4 weeks, or 8 weeks, depending on how you want it, how you want to separate them. Now, during this time of taking care of the babies, after delivery, she's going to be breastfeeding the babies, right? The baby will be sucking the mother. Now, sucking the mother now depends on how far you want the babies, the winners, to stay with the mother. And it depends on the number of babies you have. You can have babies of 17, 20 or 15 and let the winner suck the mother to something like 8 weeks. They are going to suck out to the bone. So during this breastfeeding, the soul will be getting leaner. I want you to understand. The soul will be getting leaner due to breastfeeding. Now, at that point in time, you are feeding your BOAR, and your BOAR is doing what? Is getting bigger, adding much weight. Whereas your soul is getting what? Getting leaner due to what she's doing at hand. By the time she finished up doing that, you are going to feed her to recover back the weight she lost, and she's going to come back on it, and you will still mate her immediately, and it is still the same BOAR you are going to use. So at that point in time, your soul could be something like 80 kg and your BOAR would have entered something like 120 kg if you are feeding the BOAR consistently with fatty food and is eating too much of the feed on daily basis. So at the end of the day, your soul that the BOAR crossed before will no longer withstand the weight of the BOAR. So from that point, you have already lost. I don't know, maybe you understand that analysis. So please maintain the way you feed your BOAR so as to use them for a longer time. If not, you are going to be changing BOAR or buying BOAR time to time. Feed your BOAR in the morning, feed your BOAR in the afternoon. Don't feed your BOAR like I said in the previous video. If you haven't watched the video, you can check on my YouTube channel. You feed the BOAR in the afternoon around 4 o'clock so that after eating it can move around and exhaust the feed as not to add much weight. So that is just how you can keep your BOAR active. If you do these 7 things, you are going to have a very healthy BOAR at your farm. And also don't raise your BOAR depending on medication, drugs. Today, antibiotics, next tomorrow vitamin, next tomorrow this one, this one, that one, small thing, injection, this one, drugs, this one. Your BOAR will easily run out of energy or out of performance. So if you want your BOAR to constantly perform well at your farm, then you have to put these things in places so that you can have a reliable and active BOAR at your farm. My name is Simeon O. James. If you want to reach out to me for consultation, here is the number to dial. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it.